What if the key to achieving deep decarbonization isn't doing everything all at once, but taking the right steps at the right time? By sequencing upgrades intentionally, project teams can align today's actions with tomorrow's goals, avoiding overinvestment and unlocking flexibility as technology evolves. Strategic Decarbonization Planning, or SDP, represents a paradigm shift in building retrofits that aligns a building's capital plan with low-carbon upgrades. By implementing upgrades in a measured approach, SDP enables cost-effective opportunities that reduce building emissions and increase asset value. The SDP process outlines 3 key steps for creating a comprehensive decarbonization roadmap. In this video, we'll focus on Step 2, which involves designing long-term action plans that phase in solutions strategically. This step introduces the Resource Efficient Decarbonization, or RED framework, a powerful tool for reducing emissions incrementally, retaining future flexibility as technology and policy evolve, and ensuring that your building's performance is improved prior to full electrification. The RED framework has 4 components. We call them the 4 Rs. The first step is reduce. This means lowering your building's energy use and demand as much as possible. Sealing air leaks, upgrading windows, adding insulation, or swapping out lighting can all cut heating and cooling loads. This can help you reduce costs right away and right-size future HVAC systems.
Every building has opportunities to reduce, and the way to find them is simple. You observe. You walk the facade. You dig into the BMS and energy data. You talk to operations staff. You study the architecture, the systems, the day-to-day operations. And if you look closely, you will find opportunities. We see this on every project.
The second step is recover. Once demand is reduced, the next opportunity is to capture and reuse heat.
Buildings waste a tremendous amount of heat through exhaust air, through the cooling towers, and even wastewater. But with technologies like heat recovery chillers, energy recovery ventilators, and wastewater heat pumps, we can capture that wasted heat and put it back to work. Instead of rejecting the heat out the building, we recycle it, cutting costs, improving efficiency, and reducing emissions all at once.
The third step is reconfigure. Is the building ready for electrification now, or does it need to be upgraded first?
Certain types of HVAC systems might need adjustments or modifications to easily integrate with electrified solutions.
For example, you can optimize supply temperatures by lowering hot water set points and raising chilled water set points. Evolve or replace hydronic distribution systems, like shifting from high-temperature radiators to low-temperature panels or radiant systems. Adjust air distribution systems by rebalancing airflow, reducing overventilation, or decoupling heating and cooling from ventilation.
This reconfiguring step is the final piece of preparation before electrification, making sure the building is truly ready to transition off fossil fuels.
The final step is replace. Once you've reduced loads, recovered waste heat, and reconfigured your system, it's time to electrify.
Instead of swapping out old boilers or chillers with new fossil-based systems, you install advanced electric heat pumps, electric boilers, or geothermal systems instead. This shift not only eliminates fossil fuel dependence, it also sets the building up for long-term regulatory compliance and resilience. And because you followed the earlier steps, those new systems are right-sized, efficient, and cost-effective, so the transition is smoother and more affordable.
The Amalgamated Housing Complex is located in the Bronx. It's a 13-building multifamily complex. The engineers at Empower Group have been working with the board at Amalgamated for many years, and right now we're really excited to be working on the retrofit project at the towers. They're unique from the other buildings because they are hot water distribution and they have a chiller, whereas the other buildings do not have central cooling. The existing distribution systems were leaking, they were failing, it was causing a lot of maintenance issues. It was very costly. The cooling tower was also failing as well, and that's obviously the heart of the cooling system in addition to the chiller. So this was a big driver for a lot of the plans that we've been working on with Amalgamated.
Local Law 97 keeps getting tighter every 5 years. So you want to decarbonize in a way that is most efficient for you, and resource efficient decarbonization allows us to use the financial resources we have at the time in the most efficient way to drive down the costs while making our cooperators' lives better and more comfortable, while at the same time we reduce our emissions. So it's a win-win situation.
The plan that's part of the upgrades for the towers covers a lot of different systems. So it's going to include lighting, ventilation, envelope, the geothermal project, wastewater energy recovery project, and distribution upgrade project. Slated later are things like solar and electrification of stovetops as well. I think strategic sequencing for projects is really everything. You really want to have a sequenced action plan because you don't want to just come in and replace in kind for something when it's urgent or pressing. Having the plan worked out earlier allows for the proper sequencing that's going to optimize, capital costs and sizing and efficiency. I think a project like we're doing at the towers and Amalgamated is a really great example for other buildings.
I think it's a fantastic role model. We're affordable housing. We don't have a large budget. It's kind of, if we can do it, anyone can do it. And it's a demonstration so that other people can see, here's how it works. Don't be afraid of it.
The RED framework works because it builds momentum step by step. It's a phased approach that's cost-effective and flexible, able to adapt as policies and technologies evolve. That's what makes decarbonization not just possible, but practical.
In the next video, we'll explore step 3 of the SDP process, building the business case, turning your decarbonization roadmap into a clear, compelling investment plan. For more on SDP, check out the Retrofit Playbook for Large Buildings, a living library of tools and resources designed to guide building owners and project teams through high-quality, low-carbon retrofits.